bit of a run and gun video today. I'm just seeing how it goes running the live video whilst maybe seeing how it's going on with the computer. Obviously I don't know what I'm really doing with it all, but I'm almost sorted out now with all my strops, so I've got as many here as I can to sort of show you where bits and bobs are going. And for those who haven't come across my channel before, don't know what I'm doing, and just see how far the reach goes and maybe hit a few new people. So as a knife maker in the UK, I do a few prepper meets, camping areas, and on my little stall that I had this year, I decided to just do some cute little strops, little pocket strops. So for those who haven't seen them yet, a decent bit of thickness of ply, with a nice piece of thick leather, and gives the chance to dress up your blade with some polish, abrasive sort of compound, and to have something that was compact, sort of pocket strop, and this sold quite well. And as the sort of evolution in my brain went moving forward, I came up with these here. Now this is more of a pack strop, that would go in a rucksack, would go in a go bag, can be put in a vise, a little bit wider, maybe a touch longer, but it allows you to action on a little bit more of your blade as you were dressing up your edges and your flats. So they've been quite popular, and as I evolved into doing slightly longer ones, I did the UK knife show, which is called the Sharp Show, and just for that show, I thought I'd have a go at doing a more traditional size plywood paddle strop. They call these paddle strops, so with a handle. And because these went so well, it made me think, oh, it must have been because of the ergonomic feel, the connection to doing something in hand as you're stropping the blade up. You've got this in the other hand. As I went to make some more, I had the crazy, you would say, idea, why don't I make a knife handle strop? So basically there's a strop, but it would have a knife handle. Well, there's still a fair amount of area, so I ended up, and this is what's created the whole thing. I'm now making knife shaped, knife contoured, knife dimension leather strops. Reason, it's just more fun. There's more of a connection to doing the stropping action. The ergonomics are nice. There's a better connection with the task. So as I've evolved, I've come up with also doing hardwood paddle strops, again, nice in hand. And I'm done myself another little YouTube channel, would be called the original Wessex Blades Strops. I'm just about getting ready to not necessarily go live with it, but get the photography done, the videos done, so that these things could now listed on my knife site. So anybody joining now, it's going to be a couple of days over the weekend, and I'm going to be putting up. There was some lovely weather out today, so I got the decent camera out in the sunshine and done myself a lot of stills of each of the different models, as it were, so that now that I can list them. There's an MOD one, and then work out the prices, because obviously some are more involved than others have a few elements in there that take a little bit more time. It's not literally just ripping squares up on the circular sole and tight bond fringing on some leather, and then sanding it all off and oiling it. There's more to it than that. There's actual, I'm tracing out a decent shape, profiling it, and sanding it down so that the handles is contoured like a knife handle. Okay, so there's not as much work gone into it as what a knife would be, but there's a fair amount more time than simply, you know, a paddle, radius it and sand it off. There's actual knife handle ergonomics going on. So, you know, a big survival knife, it's a fun thing to do around the campfire. Gifts, I'm imagining. So, you know, wives could buy for husbands, husbands could buy for best mates. All manner of ideas that a sort of funky shaped strop, as opposed to a traditional one. If you want a traditional one, I make those. And then the paddle strops, because they're in hand, the other thing was that I'm generally going to be moving forward doing double-sided. So it was ones like this that sold really well at the knife show, at a decent size, 18mm ply, birch ply, nice face on it, nice leather on it. Also, it will nap down eventually when the compound's in there, but because it's so quick and easy to flip it over, you could have a more coarse compound on one side and a more finishy offy compound on another. So you could have, you know, two different grades of compound in your leather. And so I've evolved again. So paddle strops that are more handle orientated, will generally have leather on both sides. But say leather on one side, you operate perfectly well. With the, I suppose, the models that I'm making, I've done sort of survival knives. I've done the larger ones and sort of medium size, sort of swamp rat, you know, sort of slightly lower lengths than an RTAC 2 hung glass size. They were really useful sort of size for me, but it's just the experience of using it, it's got more to it. You actually get more involved in it because you've got a handle. In the same way you've got a handle on a knife, you've got a handle on your strop as well, and it's just fun to do. So it may actually get you more into stropping. But I say the gift idea is something I think is going to be the winner for this. So as soon as I can over the weekend, I'll be collating all the photography up, working out some prices. I'll keep the original Iodi ones with more one-sided. I'll be keeping them back for like stalls next year, just to let them go at the prepper shows and things like that. But the ones available on the site, more often than not, as a handle, the paddle strop, or as a survival knife one, will be two-sided. It's just because it's easier on doing each varying one side and two-sided. I think is the way to go forward on things like that. I look like Walter White and Ray. We know one who knocks. Yeah, right. And I go all the way through. Where's he to? Where's my little one? There's a few. Yeah, so like that. That's the one-sided ones. I might keep these myself or give them away as gifts, that sort of thing. Other ideas I had, whoever joining, smash it ones. It was for more symmetrical. So yeah, so you got a really wide section there. Smash it, eat nice and contoured, feels lovely in hand. Smash it, a few more of those, and then there's my Leuku versions like that. So anyway, it's just a sort of show and tell, do a bit of a live, say hi to everybody, let's see how far the video goes. Hey YouTube. But whilst I got my arms full and I've just literally come in and done all the photography, I thought I'd share it all with you. I did have a slightly bigger one. I wonder where he's gone at the moment. Excuse me a second, let's try and find him. Where did he go? Oh, you can see it. He's that big. So we'll take all of them off. And because obviously Ridley Scott's just come out with the latest Gladiator, again a symmetrical version, so I've done a Gladius. Yeah, okay, so there's the evolution from a handy little pocket strop to go in a go bag, because I did I did a presentation at one of the prepper meets, and that's why I thought, well, I'm doing a talk on sharpening, it would be quite good if I had something to keep the interest in something that I just done a talk on, sharpening, blade maintenance. Oh, and by the way, if you want these, I got them for, like, you know, a few pounds, just to get, whilst people are fired up for, understand this, whilst the facts are still fresh in their mind, they can actually get going there and then working on some stropping. So yeah, you put your own compound on, whichever one you've worked out that you get on with. Could be Autosol or the black, the blue, the red, or the green compounds, and just rock on and enjoy using it with something that'll save you the time of making it, whilst I'm in the swing of it and enjoying it, doing it myself. So yeah, the original Wessex Blades Strops is the YouTube channel. I've done it like that because eventually there will be copycats and other people maybe trying this idea. But you know, it started out as my design of blades, big sort of hung glass sort of size things, but nominal design. I think they started off one-sided, but progressed to nice and ergonomic, double-sided, really thick leather, just under 3mm thick on both sides. But it's like, to have two sides will give you the option of having two grades of compound on there. But the square blocky ones you can actually clamp in a vise if you want it, you know, one-sided, whatever. So yeah, thanks for joining me. If anybody was interested in doing something like an order, give me the weekend, and then there'll be a link to the website, for the page or the website, and I'll have all the prices and the different items all up and ever on the website. So thanks, Johnny. Scott, Wessex Blades. I've been here, there's 11 people on. This is my biggest live stream ever. I think 8 is my biggest one. So thanks everybody for hanging in there and the comment. I'm the one who knocks, and I'll see you on the next one. There'll be a more of a, I suppose, an edited version, rather than me running and gunning on a live one. So thanks for joining me again. Scott, Wessex Blades out. Be sure please like the video, and catch you on the next one, and stay safe in this big ass storm we got coming the next couple of days. Thanks again. Scott, Wessex Blades out.